the four primary jobs that are going to be around probably forever. First is statutory jobs. So a statutory job is something where it is legally required that a human does it. So for instance, it might be that doctors stick around forever because they might say like, okay, yes, the AGI can do it better, faster, cheaper, and safer, but we want a human to be in the loop of that decision. And even if the machine is helping the doctor make all the decisions or even doing the surgery, we still want a human, a licensed human, to be communicating with the person. Now, that might...
Then that would mean that you need educators for those jobs, obviously, to stay in those fields, to be able to teach the doctors to become doctors and whatever other field that you need to be around. So it kind of links on to other things having to stay around, I guess.
Be a bad example because I know a lot of people, myself included, would probably prefer just talking to the machine because any biases in the machine can be like ruled out. But something like a lawyer or a judge or the president or a senator, there's all kinds of other statutory jobs where it's like, okay, for whatever reason, we decide legally a human must do that job. Another one is a meaning job. So what I'm doing right here is a meaning job. I've already transitioned to the meaning economy because what I'm doing...
A meaning job? What does that mean?
Is my job is to, talk to people, do a lot of reading, do a lot of research, write a lot of it, or not write videos, watch a lot of videos, write and create other videos to communicate and help make sense of what's happening. And so these sense-making jobs, whether it's religious, spiritual, philosophical, clergy, whatever, internet influencers, these are the kinds of jobs that, one, they already exist today, but I think that they're going to be emphasized in the future. The next one is experience jobs. So experience jobs, these are in-person, real life.
I kind of agree and disagree because I guess we don't understand the extent of artificial intelligence and how far it can go, because I guess we just see artificial intelligence just as artificial. But if you have something that's indistinguishable from a human, then you have something that can act and react and act on emotions and everything else like a human, or at least respond to our emotions or get an emotional response, know how to get an emotional response from people. So you could easily have an AI do this sort of role as well, which kind of made me think about the whole editing thing, taking so much time to edit a video and try and put all that effort into making a video when AI can do it. Boom, straight away, easy. Probably not right now, but probably not too far off. But I think the more I think the one thing that AI won't take away is the connection to personalities, because it is not as if it can please everybody. Everyone has different personalities, and some personalities people are attracted to and they just like that personality. That's why when people go on YouTube, they end up going and watching the videos of someone that they like. They like that personality. You like the personality of the person because you just act like yourself and they like you for you. So where it's not as if the AI can have a personality that everyone is going to like. So, but we'll still be in the market. Anyway, I'm going on about crap. Let's continue.
Life kinds of experiences, whether it's tour guides, massage therapists, entertainers, comedians, singers, those sorts of things, experience and entertainment. We prefer to get that from humans. Like, yes, you can put on headphones and listen to your favorite band right now on demand, but we still pay to go to concerts, right? And it's just a fundamentally different experience. So you want something that's going to last forever, go be a DJ or something like that. Now, obviously, in some cases, people will prefer the robot to be the DJ because they're cheaper. But in other cases, people are going to pay the premium to have a human doing that. And then finally, care jobs. So this is going to be mostly teaching, child care, elder care. Well, elders are going away. Not that they're going to die off, but people won't be old. But there's still going to be nurses because you might get injured, you might get sick.
Well, there you go. I'm guessing where it goes to that question where I was asking about, is there a point where you're just not old anymore? But I guess if you're going down that sort of solving the aging problem, then yes, I guess people won't be old. He knows more than this than I do. But that's interesting though. Like, if you have anti-aging, does that mean that you can just live forever and you're only going to die from like a very serious an incurable virus or an accident or whatever, things that are unpredictable that can kill you, but aging won't? It's hard to compute in my head.
People are going to need some level of care, but particularly education. I think that the universe, the human universe, would be better if we had like 20% of people were teachers, because the optimal ratio for students to teachers is like 1-to-1, or even actually having fewer students than teachers, where you can have more teachers than students. That is kind of
that is what I needed in school. I needed multiple teachers just for me. If I had that, then I would have gone places. But no, instead I end up failing everything. Because that is a problem with schools. You've got like 30 kids and one teacher, and it's just like, you have a time frame on each for each subject or for each bit of work that you're doing. You've got limited time to do that. The students that are quick, that are naturally can just do it, boom, 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 easy, they're going to excel. For the kids that are a lot slower, like myself used to be, probably still am, are going to fall behind and keep falling behind and keep falling behind. And then there's no catching up because there's no one to focus on you and try and help you progress through that, or even teach you how to be quicker, because they don't have time for that. They got too many students. So that would be a good thing if there was more teachers than students. That'd be awesome. And again, that's going to excel humans' intellect and intelligence. That's going to make them smarter and make them find the fields that they like and progress through those fields that they take on, and then they're not going to age, and then they're going to contribute a lot to it. Anyway, ranting again.
Optimal level of education. And so one thing that I hope to see as we approach post-labor economics is that a lot more people go into teaching, and that we can afford to have that level of teaching. Because again, Bloom's Two Sigma problem, we know how to give people the best education. It's not a mystery, it's just too expensive right now. So we need to reverse that trend, and that's going to also pay compounding returns in terms of intellectual development, social development, emotional development in the future, which is going to make a more peaceful society. It's going to make a more cooperative society. It's going to do a lot of really good things if we can boost the number of teachers in the economy.